Hello, this is Simone, your English language specialist for international doctors. In this video, I'm going to show you the 3 steps of pronunciation training, and I'm going to show you how you can do it yourself and be confident that you are pronouncing medical terminology and drug names accurately. Yes, step 1 is guess the schwa, your favorite activity. Let's play Guess the Schwa with this word. I would like for you to write this word down on a piece of paper. Write it down. Now I want you to use your mind's ear to predict the one primary stressed vowel. We know there's only one per word, and circle that vowel. And now I want you to predict if there are any schwas, so any unstressed vowels, underline those. Here's a hint. There are 2 vowels that are unstressed, bringing them down to the schwa sound. Step 2 in your do-it-yourself training is to look it up. You could use any online dictionary to look up your medical terminology, but I like the Merriam-Webster because it actually has a medical dictionary. And so you'll be able to find some definitions for medical terminology that you may not be able to find in other dictionaries. So this is why I like the Merriam-Webster. So here's our word, palpitation. So in step 1, guess the schwa, you've used your mind's ear to try to predict where the primary stressed and the unstressed vowels are. Now you're going to be using your eyes. This is why it's important to use all 3 steps. Now you're going to be using your eyes again. And so here is our word, palpitation, and the way that you can determine the primary stress syllable is by this tiny little, like, apostrophe, okay? That tiny little mark comes before the primary stress syllable. So that means because of this mark, you know with your eyes that this is the primary stressed vowel. Te, A. Okay, and then we can also look here and find our schwas. Here's one here. And here's one here. Okay, so that means the first one here, pal, that's secondary stress. Okay, so you can look now with your eyes. Palpitation. Okay, palpitation, 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 palpitation. Okay, so now you're training your eyes, with your eyes, so that you can see how that is put together. Now there's a pretty good audio sample on Merriam-Webster. I actually think it's pretty good, so you could listen to that as well. Here is a helpful resource to try to figure out how to pronounce those really tricky drug names. So I found this resource. It's called clinicalc.com, and it has a lot of different calculators, but one of them is how to pronounce the top 250 drug names. So I think it's a really helpful resource. And it is an actual human being pronouncing the drug names, not artificial intelligence. So it's another good resource to try to figure out drug names. Step 3 is to put it all together and finish with Youglish. Youglish is my favorite go-to English pronunciation resource. This is the place where you can type in the word and you can listen to various models repeating the words in context. So this is a really important 3rd step, but you should do the first 2 steps, do them in order. First, you're going to predict with your mind's ear, then you're going to use your eyes to look at the dictionary, and then you're going to use your actual ears to listen to the various models of the words in context. If you do these 3 steps, you can not only make sure that you are pronouncing it correctly, but it will stay with you. It will stay with you if you do this 3-step training process. Do it yourself and be confident that you are pronouncing these words correctly.